Hello, YouTube family. It's a Friday. We are starting the weekend. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know. First off, happy Veterans Day to those who have served our country, to those that are serving now, to military families. We thank you. We thank you for the service to our country. Military families, they go through, a lot with their mates and dealing, but we thank you as well. But to veterans, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, we're going to start off with the woman I affectionately call my niece in my head. We're talking about Kiki Palmer. She is in a very unfortunate situation. And we saw the cracks earlier this year when they had a fallout over Usher singing to her at the Las Vegas shows. Every famous woman who goes see that show gets serenaded by Usher. He didn't like it. He went to social media. You're not acting like a mother. That was the first dust up and the first sign that there's problems in this relationship. Kiki Palmer has exposed her boyfriend for being abusive. She is seeking full custody of their young son. She has had him thrown out of the house because she got a restraining order put against him. And it's not a good situation. When she filed the restraining order, she submitted video from the home camera showing them in a tussle with each other. Now, friends of the boyfriend, Darius, say he's insecure, but Kiki is manipulative, and she's doing this so she can get out of paying child support because she clearly is the breadwinner. They share a home, and now she has been successful in having him put out. A lot of times, you will be given signs that this relationship is not what you should be in. Abuse is not love. I'm going to say it again. Abuse is not love. Whether it's physical, whether it's mentally. It's hard for some people, and they won't like your shine, and they're going to try to put you down. And then she the breadwinner, and he's staying at home. It's too imbalanced. I understand somebody got to be with the baby. But baby, you should get a job too so you could have your self-worth. A lot of times in relationships, my favorite saying is, it stops being fun after the baby shower. Because then life starts lifing. And so many couples break up when that first year, when that baby comes. Because all of a sudden, that crying and feedings and everything else that comes with it and responsibilities is just not cute anymore. And obviously, this was the case with them. Abuse is not love. It's not. And you gotta know. You gotta know when you're in a situation and someone is not treating you right. And you also gotta know when to go. Somebody verbally mistreats you. Some people kill me with I was only playing. No, you weren't. People be meaning the little slick things they say in the form of a joke because it ain't funny. Abuse is not love. And I hope that this doesn't have damaging repercussions for Kiki, because it can. You know how they want to treat you. And that she gets out of the situation and creates a better environment for her young son. 2023, 24 Grammy nominations came out. It was interesting because this is the year of the woman. And SZA is leading nominations with 9. What a year for SZA. The Grammy Awards air February the 4th on CBS. This is the 66th annual Grammy Awards. 3 new categories: Best Alternative Jazz, Best Pop Dance, Best African Music Performance. You're going to hear a lot of Burna Boy. Some of the nominees include Babyface, Coco Jones, Summer Walker, Best New Artist, Ice Spice, Best New Artist, The Country Guy, Jelly Roll, who just won Country Artist, Best New Artist, Coco Jones. I adore her. She did an event here at our iHeart Philly studios, and she is wonderful. Victoria Monet, her name came up. But SZA rules in every category. But it's the year of the woman, because you're going to see it split between SZA, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, especially with the Song of the Year, because that Miley Cyrus record, Flowers, to me, it's just kind of like one of those perfect pop songs. Nicki Minaj, she got her first Grammy nod in 7 years. There were snubs. Morgan Waller, child, they're not going to let him forget that N-word controversy. He had an amazing album that sold tons of copies. He got no Grammy nominations. Doja Cat, a lot of people were like, she didn't get anything for Paint the Town Red. No. That damn song is Aunt Dion's song all day. They didn't sample a little bit. The whole thing, it's like she just recorded over Dion singing Walk On By. Let me tell you something. Songs for a Song of the Year or Record of the Year will never get respect if they're heavily sampled. If they're heavily sampled, they don't get no respect. Everyone said Luke Combs had Fast Car. He didn't get Song or Record of the Year nomination. No, it's Tracy Chapman's song that came out in 1988. This week, she became the first African-American woman to win that title in country music. If it's too much sampling or if it's too much of a cover, they're not getting those nominations. I'm telling you, especially the sampled ones. Woo! 66th Annual Grammy Awards. It's going to be a night for SZA, and it's going to be interesting, but it's really going to also come down to Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus. That's going to be interesting. As soon as I get more information on who's hosting and all that stuff, I'm going to let you know. At the movies, talking about women taking over, it's the Marvels. Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, and a movie directed by Nia DaCosta. She's like the first African-American female director of these Marvel films. It's in theaters this weekend. It's girl power to the max as they take over the world. 1 week from today, Tyler Perry, Maxine's Baby, hits theaters. It hits theaters. Well, theater, Amazon Prime. His story, how did Tyler Perry become the man he is today? Maxine's Baby, 1 week from today, Amazon Prime. Robert De Niro lost the lawsuit. His assistant, he lost $1.2 million. He was mean. And he probably thought his behavior was acceptable. And he may have walked around saying, oh, that woman is in love with me. But no, sometimes it costs you if you're mean. Little Queen, the Queen Bee, the book is coming. But will she talk about plastic surgery? Why Lil Kim mess her face up? She's pretty. I don't know what it is that she's got going on now. But will she talk about it? Meanwhile, talking about plastic surgery, Nicki Minaj. Y'all got to get this issue of Vogue. She's on the cover. She talks about a lot. She also talks about she regrets getting plastic surgery. Her quote was, she was fine the way she was. Why she get plastic surgery? It's available on newsstands now. Nia Long, we all know the bust up. She was engaged forever to Ime Udoka, who was the coach of the Boston Celtics. He got caught messing with one of the staffers. They have a young son. They've been engaged forever. Nia admitted in a conversation she had with rapper Jeezy, the relationship has been rocky some time. Maybe that's why they were engaged for like over 5 years. It wasn't the affair that busted up, but it was a wake-up call because their relationship had been rocky for a while. I thought that was very interesting. Niecy Nash's show, Rookie Feds, will not be back for another season. It won't be back. It's been canceled after one. If you're wondering when we're going to see our favorite shows now that the actor strike is over, as far as TV shows, they go back to work, like I guess like this weekend or next week. We're not going to see our TV shows until January because they're going to film them. And I know for Abbott Elementary, it's only going to be 14 episodes. So don't look for anything until January. They got to get over the holidays. There's a weekend edition, so make sure you check it out. I have a young lady who makes it fancy and puts it together. Do remember that abuse is not love. And I'm going to keep saying it. Abuse is not love. If someone treats you, whether it's mentally or physically, you got to know when to go. You got to know when it's over and when it's not meant to be. Never, never. And I don't care what kind of relationship, you never let nobody abuse you. Mentally, physically, words, you don't allow that in your space. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I appreciate you. Once again, to our veterans, thank you for those who have served, to those who are serving now. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Patty Jackson. Thanks for joining me. I am your auntie of pop culture.